Stop hitting snooze. You think that extra 9 minutes of sleep is going to save you? It's not. It's costing you your future. Right now, in this moment, you are making a decision that dictates the trajectory of your entire day, and if you're being honest, your entire life. You are trading your potential for a few minutes of mediocre, anxiety-ridden half-sleep. Today, we aren't just talking about waking up early. We are dismantling the machinery of discipline. We are reprogramming your morning so that by the time the rest of the world is brewing their first coffee, you've already lapped them. If you are tired of playing catch-up before 9 a.m., stay locked in. By the end of this, you will never look at your alarm clock the same way again. Let's kill the biggest myth first, the night owl versus early bird debate. It's a coping mechanism. It's an excuse your brain invented to justify a lack of structure. I don't care what your chronotype is. Unless you work the graveyard shift, you are not biologically wired to scroll. TikTok at 2 a.m. You are wired for avoidance. Discipline is not a personality trait. It is not something you are born with. Discipline is a skill. And like any skill, it requires reps. It requires practice when you don't want to do it. When you hit snooze, you aren't just sleeping in. You are casting a vote. You are voting for the identity of someone who breaks promises to themselves. Here is the hard truth. If you can't keep a promise to yourself, you can't trust yourself. And if you can't trust yourself, how are you going to build an empire, land the promotion, or become the person your future partner deserves? The alarm goes off. That moment between the sound and your hand moving toward the phone, that is the arena. That is where your life is decided. So why is it so hard? Why does waking up feel like a physical war? It's biology. When that alarm goes off, your brain is saturated with melatonin. You are groggy. Your prefrontal cortex, the logical part that knows you want to go to the gym, is not online yet. It takes minutes for blood flow to return. Meanwhile, your limbic system, the primal, lizard brain that seeks comfort, is fully awake, and it is screaming. Stay in the cave. It's cold outside. Saber-toothed tigers. Stay in the cave. You cannot reason with the lizard brain. You cannot negotiate with a part of your mind that only understands impulse. So we stop negotiating. We stop thinking about waking up. Here is the 5-second rule, but the version that actually works. For waking up, we need physical leverage. Step 1. Alarm placement. If your phone is on your nightstand, you have already lost. You are reaching from a horizontal position. You are still in the cave. Put your phone across the room. Better yet, buy a standalone alarm clock, a loud, ugly $10 clock from Walmart. Put it on your dresser across the room. To turn it off, you have to stand up. Step 2. Cold exposure. Once you are standing, you are vertical. The lizard brain is confused. It's losing. Walk to the bathroom. Do not check your phone. Do not look at emails. Turn the shower handle all the way to cold. I'm not telling you to take a 10-minute ice bath. Get in and stay for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That spikes your dopamine by 250%. It shocks your nervous system into the present moment. By the time you step out, you are no longer tired. You are alert. You have already won the first battle of the day. Now you're out of the shower. This is where 99% of people fumble. They sit on the edge of the bed, grab their phone, and let the world's chaos enter their brain before establishing internal order. If you do this, you are giving your agency away for free. We are implementing the 20-minute rule. For the first 20 minutes of your day, you are on media blackout. No screens, no notifications, no external input. These 20 minutes are for you to establish sovereignty over your own nervous system. Here is the protocol. Make your bed. Immediately. A micro win. 45 seconds. It tells your brain, I complete tasks. Hydrate. You just went 7 to 8 hours without water. Drink 16 to 20 ounces. Move. Do not go to the gym yet. Just move. 50 jumping jacks. 10 deep squats. Get the lymphatic system flowing. Write. Open a journal. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. Then write down the one thing you must accomplish today to make the day a success. By the time 20 minutes is up, you have regulated your breathing. You have moved your body. You have set an intention. You are operating from intention, not reaction. You are the predator, not the prey. Discipline in the morning is built the night before. You cannot expect Ferrari performance if you put diesel in the tank. Waking up early isn't about willpower, it's about logistics. If you want to wake up at 5 a.m., you have to be asleep by 10 p.m. period. Sleep deprivation is not a badge of honor. It's a fast track to heart disease, anxiety, and poor decisions. Here is your night before checklist, electronics curfew. 1 hour before bed, the phone goes into a drawer. Blue light destroys melatonin production. If you are looking at a screen until midnight, you're not undisciplined, you're addicted. Visual cue. Lay out your clothes the night before. Your gym gear, your sneakers. Put them next to the alarm clock. When you stand up to turn off the alarm, you see the clothes. The friction is removed. Sleep hygiene. Your room should be cold, around 65 to 68 degrees, pitch black, total darkness, quiet. Use it as a recovery chamber, not a Netflix lounge. Treat your sleep like a non-negotiable appointment. If you do, waking up becomes easy. If you don't, you will spend your life exhausted, chasing caffeine highs and sugar crashes. Here is the secret that changes everything. Discipline is not motivation. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. Discipline is a system, a set of behaviors you do regardless of how you feel. You will not want to do this. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm goes off, your brain will tell you just this once. 5 more minutes. You worked hard. You deserve it. That voice is a liar. That voice is the enemy of your potential. When you override that voice, when you throw the covers off and stand up, even though everything wants to stay horizontal, you are building a muscle. You are building self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to execute. Here's the compounding effect. Win the morning, win the day. Win the day, win the week. Win the week, win the month. Win the month, win the quarter. Win the quarter, win the year. Win the year consistently, year after year, you win the life. It starts with that alarm clock. It starts with your hand reaching out to turn it off. Right now, you have 2 choices. The path of least resistance, comfort, mediocrity, or the path of discipline. Look at yourself in the mirror tonight, not on your phone screen, a real mirror. Look yourself in the eyes and ask, am I living up to my potential? If the answer is anything less than a resounding yes, then you know what to do. It's uncomfortable. It's hard. But so is regret. So is looking back at 50 years old, wondering what you could have become if you had just gotten out of bed when you said you would. Don't let your future self down. The version of you 6 months from now, the fitter, richer, calmer, more capable version, is begging you to start tomorrow. Set your alarm. Put the phone across the room. Lay out the clothes. When that sound hits your ears tomorrow morning, remember this moment. Sit up. Stand up and take a cold shower, 30 seconds. Do that tomorrow, just tomorrow. Prove to yourself you can keep one promise. Then do it again the next day. That's how you build a life. If this lit a fire under you, hit like, not for me, but to anchor this commitment in your own mind. Subscribe and turn on notifications. And comment below, tell me the time you are waking up tomorrow. Make the commitment publicly. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And remember, the snooze button is the enemy of greatness.